You understand that you need to talk about mental health and support others who might be struggling. Have you ever wondered, though, about what signs and symptoms of mental health issues are, especially at work? If you watch this video to the end, you will learn a hack, a very important hack for quickly figuring out if someone is struggling or not, in an online training course that can help you master this quickly. Hi, my name is Mike Veny. I'm a certified corporate wellness specialist, and my company, Mike Veny Inc., delivers online training courses and mental health in the workplace training. So, what are the signs and symptoms of mental health issues? Years ago, I was working at a camp, and there was an adult there who worked there who I started to get this weird vibe about this person. And, there wasn't any behavior that was just off. It was just a weird vibe. I couldn't tell what it was. And they would just stare and stare at other people and just hold the gaze for a while. And, everyone's unique in this world. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people just stare. But when you get a funny vibe about something, it's important to know if that's danger or not. Or maybe it was just my own anxiety. I don't know. But I didn't think much about it, noticed the vibe, but it wasn't until later on in the month that we were working together where I noticed this person making some other people uncomfortable, just standing a little too close, getting in their face. And I finally said something about it to a supervisor, and turned out this person was in need of some mental health help. So that was a lesson for me. Another situation happened where I was working with actors, and the actors were rehearsing for something, and I come into the room, and the director is screaming at them and threw a chair. I was like, whoa, what did I just walk into? And finally, I, at my company, had someone working with me years ago who started to not deliver the work at the level that they were expected to. They kept missing deadlines and making lots of mistakes, kind of uncharacteristic for them. And it wasn't until after I had to let them go. I mean, we had multiple talks about it. And, my big thing is try to set people up for success. But, I couldn't see that something else was going on. They didn't say anything about it, and so I ended up letting them go and found out afterward that they were struggling with mental health. So what were the signs and symptoms in all these situations, and how can you tell if someone is struggling, especially at work? So first, a few things about work. When we go to work, we try to put our best foot forward. I mean, I'm at work right now, technically, even though I'm not getting paid to make this video here, and I'm, using a good quality camera. I'm trying to sound good. I hope the lights are good, all that stuff. I'm putting my best foot forward. I don't know if it's coming through or not, but the whole thing might suck, but I'm doing my best over here. And at work, we do that because we need to work for survival. It affects so many other areas of our life. So we also want to get promoted at work. We want to find another job in the future. And, work makes us feel good about ourselves in this society. So we put our best foot forward. Also, when it comes to mental health, in the workplace especially, if someone is struggling with mental health, it affects their productivity. You just can't get stuff done if you're struggling with your mental health. Now, the cool thing is we're in a day and age where everyone's talking about mental health. I love it. I think it's great. And some people get overly excited and passionate, saying, okay, I really want to be a part of the change, and very enthusiastic. What happens, though, is that can become a problem in the workplace because you're not someone's therapist. And it's important not to approach people like that, even friends. I have friends that reach out to me sometimes when they're struggling, and they say, oh, I love talking to you. You're like my therapist. No, I'm not your therapist. I'm your friend. And I'm not a therapist at all. So I know nothing about being a therapist. But it's important to understand your role, especially at work. And also the work environment that we're in nowadays. It's one of three things. It's either in person, or it's remote, or hybrid, a combination of both. So when someone is struggling, we've got a lot of factors in here that you need to think about in order to figure out what's going on. with someone. If you watch this video to the end, like I said before, you're going to learn this hack for quickly figuring out if someone is struggling, and you're going to learn about an online training course that can help you master this quickly. So here's some things to think about to see if someone is struggling or not. One is their behavior, if it's uncharacteristic of that person. So, for example, if you know someone at work who is constantly on time to meetings, but for the past few weeks they've been late, that's uncharacteristic. Or someone regularly takes care of their health and hygiene and presents themselves well, but it seems like they haven't showered in a few days. That's uncharacteristic of them. There's a chance that they're struggling. Another one is explosive. I told you about that director before working with the actors, exploding into a temper tantrum or exploding into tears. Or we could even count explosive as an explosive decision, like impulsively deciding to move across the country. And another one is isolating. Someone is isolating from friends, family. So usually it's behavior that's uncharacteristic, explosive, or isolating, and you can tell if someone is struggling with mental health. It's that simple. Now, please comment below and let me know of any other signs or symptoms of mental health issues in employees that I might have missed. So here's the big hack that I've been waiting to tell you about. It's very simple. Asking someone the question, "Are you okay?" That's it. If you're not sure, asking someone, "Are you okay?" Now, if someone doesn't want you to know what's going on, they might say that they're fine. But if you are present with the person and able to read them, you'll know if they're telling the truth or not. And that's sometimes all you need to know. I mean, people ask me all the time, "Are you okay?" And sometimes I'm not. And I say fine, but my good friends, they know when I'm struggling. They know through text even. It's weird. But there's nothing wrong with just asking that person. And you know what? That question might be the thing that helps them because it lets them know that you really care. Are you okay? So I encourage you to start asking that question to people and really watch and pay attention for their real answer, not just the one that they say, but the real answer. Sometimes you got to listen between the lines, as they say, right? So as I said before, my company produces online training courses and mental health in the workplace training, and you can start your journey towards a mentally healthier workplace by taking my free mini course, less than 10 minutes, Workplace Mental Health Training That Gets Results. It's a free course on my website, less than 10 minutes, Workplace Mental Health Training That Gets Results. And you can enroll now by clicking the link in the description. Thank you so much. Watch out for the people in your life. Ask them if they're okay, and take care of you. I'll see you in the next video.